Hey everyone, welcome back to Nicole's Nutrition Corner. If you are new here, my name is Nicole and I'm a dietetic student in British Columbia, Canada. And on this channel, you'll find videos about registered dietitians and the field of dietetics. You'll find nutrition education and you'll find lots of food inspo and food vlogs. So today's video is under the nutrition education category and it is all about your skin. I can't wig. So a question I get asked a lot is, what food can I eat to help maintain the longevity of my skin, reduce acne, increase moisture? So in this video, I am going to cover all of that. So if this is something you're interested in, make sure you stay tuned and let's get into it. So in this video, I'm going to talk about 7 different types of skin, and I'm going to talk about different supplements that may or may not help and the research and the evidence behind it. So these 7 different components I'm going to talk about today are skin elasticity, moisture, pigmentation and wrinkles, skin dryness, redness, and then finally eczema and acne. And then at the end, I'm going to make a quick little blurb about collagen because that didn't show up anywhere in the other sections and I think it's important to mention. And as always, just a reminder that I am not a registered dietitian. I'm a dietetic student. If you need any support with your skin health, be sure to talk to your doctor, and also be sure to talk to a doctor before you start taking any supplements, just in case there may be any coinciding risks associated with it for you. Okay, so let's start with skin elasticity. So there are 2 supplements that in the research have shown minor effects, relatively consistent results across a couple studies, I think it was just 2, and a medium grade evidence. So this means it's middle quality evidence. The first one I'm going to mention is, and I'm totally going to butcher how to say this, but it's astaxanthin. Astaxanthin. So this is the red pigment that you can find in seafood and fish, and it can reduce the oxidation of LDL and DNA, which can prevent the development of cardiovascular disease and signs of aging. This said, more research is definitely needed. There's only consistent results across a couple studies. So before you go and take this supplement, make sure you speak to a doctor to see if it's the right fit for you. With this supplement, there is no known upper limit right now, and there's not really a suggested limit for how much you should take. It's a little bit uncertain right now. But generally speaking, what has been used in the past is 6 to 8 milligrams a day. And so this can be found in salmon and krill oil supplements, which, to be completely honest with you, I did not even know existed until I made this video. So there you have it. So the next nutrition food related thing for skin elasticity is cocoa extract. This relates to the bioactive compounds that are in cocoa, and these bioactive compounds may play a role in anti-aging. So for this, a supplementation is definitely not necessary. I personally love this recommendation because it is to eat 26 grams to 40 grams of dark chocolate, at least 75%. And I love dark chocolate. So sounds good to me. Obviously, too much of anything is going to make you break out. Too much sugar will probably cause breakouts. So keep that in mind when you are considering consuming more chocolate in your diet for your skin elasticity. Okay, next up is skin moisture. So the first one I want to talk about is coconut oil, and it actually has a little bit better effects than the last 2 supplements I talked about for skin elasticity. So it's notable effects, not minor effects, and it's medium grade evidence, and there is consistency across a couple studies. Still more research is needed, but let me tell you what the research currently says about coconut oil. So actually the research is more targeted towards topical applications, so putting coconut oil on your skin. There's not a lot of research right now about the ingestion of coconut oil, so there's not much I could say related to nutrition and ingesting it, but there is some evidence that supports the topical application of coconut oil onto your skin for increased moisture. And then the second supplement that may also increase your skin moisture is the same one I mentioned before that I have no idea how to say, astaxanthin. Now let's talk about skin pigmentation and wrinkles. I know these 2 are a little bit weird to combine together, but the one supplement and nutritional thing I want to talk about is related to the both of these things. That's why I paired them together. So I'm sure many of you have heard about vitamin A and retinoic acid. So retinoic acid is a form of vitamin A, and retinoic acid is commonly prescribed by dermatologists for overall skin health, skin pigmentation, and wrinkles. And once again, just like the coconut oil I talked about before, this is just topical application. There's not very much research and evidence right now on ingestion in your body. Okie dokies, let's talk about skin dryness now. Vitamin A has actually been shown to have some minor effects. So this actually works the other way. Vitamin A can increase your skin dryness, not decrease it. And this is likely due to the topical application that I talked about before. So watch out if you are topically applying vitamin A or retinoic acid and you have dry skin. And like I mentioned before, coconut oil is great for skin dryness. And this is because it is comparable to mineral oils when it's applied topically. Again, more evidence is needed, and this is not related to the ingestion of coconut oil, more so the topical application. Okay, so now let's talk about skin redness. Vitamin B3 has shown some minor effects and consistency across a couple studies with medium grade evidence. And these studies suggest that topical application of vitamin B3 will decrease total redness of your skin. And this topical application is as nicotinamide and can be prescribed by a dermatologist. The next one for skin redness is vitamin K. So this is similar to vitamin B3. It has a minor effect, consistency across only a couple of studies, and then it's medium grade evidence, so still more research is needed. But for some people with reddened skin, when you apply vitamin K topically, it can actually help decrease the redness. This depends on the person. Okay, now let's talk about eczema. So if you don't know what eczema is, it's classified as red and itchy skin. And for eczema, there's not really any supplemental intake you can do to help it. I'll link a website down below that you can check out if you are experiencing eczema and what to do and when to refer to your doctor. But some research has shown that some fatty acids such as fish oil and omega-3 may help reduce the inflammatory itchiness of the eczema, although there's no recommendation yet because there's not sufficient research, but it is thought to alleviate some of the symptoms of eczema. And actually products with zinc in it can be used to treat eczema topically or other skin conditions, but there isn't a lot of research on the supplementation of zinc orally. Okay, next up is acne. Personally, acne is something that I've struggled with my whole life. I had really bad acne as a kid, so this is something that I find very interesting. But if you don't know what acne is an inflammatory condition. So it's thought that antioxidants could help reduce the inflammation because that's what antioxidants do, but there isn't enough research to suggest an increased intake of antioxidants in your body to help with acne, unfortunately. So a lot of people will take fish oil supplements, and I hate to say it, but there actually is limited evidence for fish oil supporting the decreased inflammation that is associated with acne. There's limited evidence that meat products and dairy worsen symptoms of acne, but this is also very difficult to measure because when you're doing research in nutrition, you're not just eating dairy or not just eating milk, right? You have other things associated with it, so it's pretty difficult to measure. So eating more fish and following a Mediterranean diet pattern may actually decrease the severity of your acne. Once again, this is difficult to research, but overall, the Western diet is thought to increase symptoms of acne. And this is because the Western diet is typically higher in fat, higher in calories, meat and dairy foods, high glycemic index foods. And because of this, there's increased sebum production, which increases acne. So my suggestion for acne is to eat a balanced diet, low in refined carbohydrates, lower in meat products, try to eat more plant-based proteins, and just be aware of where your sugar is coming from. So before I close up, I wanted to talk quickly about collagen because it's something that's super popular right now in the media and is thought to play a role in overall skin health. So if you don't know what collagen is a protein in our body that is used to build and maintain our bones, our hair, our skin, our muscles, etc. Right now, we're unsure of how supplements actually help us because we don't know how they're absorbed in our body. So once they get into our digestion, we don't know how they get into our bloodstream, and that's where they're important for skin health, bone health, all of that. But that said, there is limited evidence that they can do harm. So a lot of people will take it anyways. I put some of it in my coffee every now and again, but it's just something that can be used in moderation, but make sure you understand that there isn't a whole lot of evidence behind it. And I want to reiterate, if you're going to use any supplement, make sure what you're using is safe and coming from a credible source and isn't sketchy. Okay, so my takeaways for overall skin health overall skin health is to follow a balanced dietary pattern, low in refined carbs, limit processed foods, and make sure you're getting adequate protein, preferably mostly from a plant-based source. And if you want to try out any of the supplements I listed today, please talk to your healthcare professional first to make sure that they don't coincide with any other medical conditions that you may have. And as you can tell from this video, there's a lot more research to be done. Nutrition research is something that is very, very difficult to do, and it's something we're constantly working towards. So I'll be sure to keep you guys updated if any other research comes out. And if you are having problems with your skin and they're still not being solved, no matter what you're eating, what you're washing your face with, etc., just go talk to your doctor or your dermatologist and they will be sure to help you out. All right, guys, I hope you liked this video. It was a little bit of a different one than I'm used to, but I had a lot of fun and I learned a lot when I was making it. So I hope you also learned a lot. I'd love it if you guys would comment below what you are going to try out for your skin. I'd love to hear it and I'd love to chat. So please comment below and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.